Like a phoenix rising again in the desert, no, not that type of phoenix, Las Vegas has announced plans for New Year's Eve 2022. This is Not Leaving Las Vegas, and in this video we have everything you need to know about New Year's Eve 2022 coming up at Vegas right after the break. How's it going, Vegas Tube? My name is Steven and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a full-time Vegas blogger. I cover news, events, analysis of everything Sin City. We do live streams and short films on Vegas to boot. Be sure to drop us a like, subscribe for more, and leave us a comment. Do you think New Year's Eve 2022 will have the same or more crowds as it did before the pandemic here in Vegas? Again, do you think this New Year's will have bigger crowds than before the pandemic started? Oh, and be sure to stick around to the end of this video. We have an exclusive video from a friend of the channel, Mr. E from 2019. He's from Florida. He sent us this just to remind us what a Las Vegas fireworks show really looks like. Okay, so on to the video, right? It was announced officially today by the Las Vegas Visitors and Convention Authority that Las Vegas Events and a company called Fireworks by Grucci, that fireworks are back in Vegas for 2022 on the Strip, with no less than 8 different properties all getting in on the action. Fireworks will be happening from the Aria, MGM Grand, Caesars Palace, the Venetian, and the Rio, which is the command center of the whole deal. Treasure Island, the Stratosphere, as well as Resorts World. Oh, and special thanks go out to the Clark County, Nevada Twitter handle for giving us a map that looks like it was scanned into a computer sometime in 1992, made on a 486 desktop. You guys and gals can't do any better than this, honestly. I mean, this was created on a computer to start with, right? So anyways, speaking of Resorts World, I just want to have an opportunity to shout out our channel sponsor, P9 Magazine. Now, P9 Magazine is actually an Ethereum crypto company. They're Ethereum 2.0 validators, and their goal is to showcase the global Pinay to the world. Pinay is a woman of Filipino origin, and their next issue is going to have Pinays coming up from North America with their future issues featuring Pinays from the EU, the UK, the Australia, New Zealand, every abbreviated country and region you can think of, as well as, of course, the GCC group of countries. That's the Gulf Coalition of Countries. You can check them out on Resorts World while you're in town. They get the billboard once a month for a week, so that's their Vegas tie-in. As well, be sure to check out my wife's deal, vegasfacemask.com, no S at the end. She makes these by hand with no outsourcing, from the first cut of the fabric to when they get sealed up to go in the mail. All I do is really field your emails and drop them off to USPS. But vegasfacemask.com, no S at the end. Super soft, easy, lightweight to breathe through. Really doesn't fog up glasses that bad. I do wear glasses for like 30 plus years, I should know. And check them out, 2 for $25. Buy 4, get 1 free for the holiday Christmas special. And we appreciate you there. Plus our channel, Not Leaving Crypto. You can learn about cryptocurrencies with me, Stephen J. If you like my style here, you'll like my style there. Okay, so Scott Cooper, Director of Business Development for Grucci Fireworks, was quoted in the Review Journal as saying, quote, "Resorts World fills in a huge gap between Treasure Island and the Stratosphere." He added, if you're out in the valley, it's a great spot, don't get me wrong, but because you'll see the entire thing. But if you're in front of a property, you're going to feel the concussion, you're going to smell the smoke. So then how big is this show exactly? Well, it's more than 11,500 custom pyrotechnics controlled by more than 60 technicians and 70 support staff. And it's going to start its launch from the Stratosphere Tower. New additions are going to include pastel fireworks, special shaped fireworks, and sweeping explosions that go up and down the Strip and shoot up in a similar fashion to the way the Bellagio fountain's water erupts. The show is going to include a soundtrack with Odd Long Syne, of course, as well as Deuces Are Wild from Aerosmith, as well as 22 by Taylor Swift. Local radio stations here in town, Comp 92.3 and 97.1 The Point, are going to play the audio live, because apparently no one that works for the fireworks production company or anyone in the LVCVA ever heard of the internet. We can't stream this for some reason. At least you have a good reason to dust off your old terrestrial radio, I suppose. Now, it should be noted that we are in course in the middle of just discovering Omicron variants in the United States, with the first ever case in Southern Nevada reported 2 days ago. It was a woman in her mid-20s who was indeed vaccinated, but not boosted. Is it a good idea for the city from a local resident perspective? It goes without saying that people will be traveling. Another shutdown is the last thing on the minds of anyone at a local or statewide level. But we have yet to see the full force of this new variant, so time will tell if any last-minute cancellations happen, or if people simply avoid Vegas altogether for fear of being reinfected. You know, we've not even yet talked about the downtown events, so be sure to subscribe to this channel for when I'll explain that and what is happening on Fremont Street later on this month. That's it for me. Now's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click, and before I go, be sure to check out our channel sponsor, Pinay Magazine, as well as vegasfacemask.com and Not Leaving Crypto. And as promised, here is the 2019 fireworks display courtesy of our friend Mr. E. And as a side note, I'm thinking of starting a channel called Everything is Stupid Now, where we talk about current events because frankly, everything seems to be pretty stupid. Let me know if you have any interest in supporting a channel where I talk about current events that are not just Vegas. If you're interested in something like that, leave that in the comments below. So now here we go with the fireworks. So we say 3, 2, 1, and fireworks.
Oh, cow.
Wow. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Did you see that?
See the stratosphere all the way down, going sideways.
Yep, I see him. Pretty. Oh my gosh, look how pretty! Wow. Wow. Oh my god, how pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Aren't they beautiful, Ed?
Yeah.
You're not even looking at them.
Well, look at them. Just hold your camera steady.
it.